Every few decades, world undergoes a technological shift that completely changes who gets to build great companies. I believe we are living through one of those moments today, and that's why I'm building now. The historical pattern shows technology has repeatedly lowered the barriers for the companies. Now, every time that happened, a new generation of companies emerged. Let me give you an example. After the Industrial Revolution, the ability to manufacture at scale created big, giant companies. Factories became the competitive advantage, and if you own manufacturing, you could dominate the industries. The winners weren't necessarily the smartest, they were the people who could understand industrial production. Then came the mass media: television, newspaper, radio, advertising, massive distribution. Brands like Coca-Cola and Procter and Gamble became global because they could speak to millions when almost nobody else could. Owning media access became the big competitive advantage. This was followed by the internet in the 90s. The competitive advantage shifted again. Now, software companies could reach the world. That's where the companies like Google, Amazon, eBay, Facebook became popular. Companies were no longer limited by the geography. Smartphones in the 2000s brought in another major shift. This empowered companies like Uber and Instagram or WhatsApp, TikTok. Entire industries appeared because one device changed the human behavior. Every technological shift creates new winners. So, what's the today's shift? I don't think that's AI. I think it's actually four revolutions happening simultaneously. That combination is what makes this moment unique. Revolution 1: direct to consumer. For hundreds of years, retailers owned customers, manufacturers made products, advertising agencies created campaigns, distributors moved inventory, but nobody owned the customer relationship. Today, a small company can know every customer, every purchase, every click, every review, every email, and every repeat purchase. That changes everything. You no longer build products, you build relationships. Revolution 2: digital media. This is probably the biggest change in marketing history. 20 years ago, if you wanted attention, you bought in television, billboards, magazines. Today, you earn attention: one founder, one camera, one idea, millions of people. The barrier to publishing has disappeared. Attention has become democratized. Third revolution: artificial intelligence. Now, this isn't simply another software tool. AI changes capabilities. Imagine building a fashion company 20 years ago. You would need photographers, graphic designers, copywriters, research teams, creative agencies, marketing agencies, analysts. Now, one small team can perform work that previously required entire departments. Not perfectly, I agree, but extraordinarily well. AI doesn't remove work, it multiplies capabilities. Revolution 4 is experience. Now, this is a part I think almost nobody is talking about. Everyone says AI will replace experience. I think the opposite. AI makes experience more valuable. Why? Because AI gives everyone information, but information isn't judgment. After 25 years in retail, I have seen thousands of customer decisions: store layouts, pricing mistakes, successful launches, failed launches, customer psychology, and a lot of supply chain problems, negotiations. and consumer behavior. AI cannot manufacture that lived experience. What AI can do is help you apply that experience faster. Now, that's a huge distinction. Experience is no longer a limitation, it's a multiplier. When all four come together, individually, none of these changes are enough to redefine an industry. But together, they create something really extraordinary. Imagine someone starting a consumer company today. They can sell directly to the customers, they can build an audience without traditional media, they can use AI to multiply their team's capabilities and combine that with years of real world experience. The combination simply didn't exist before. I've spent 25 years learning how consumer businesses work, but only now do I believe the tools, the technology, and the market conditions exist to build the kind of company I've always imagined. I don't believe we are living through another trend. I believe we are living through a shift in who gets to build great companies. In the past, the advantage belonged to those with capital, then it belonged to those with distribution and with people with technology. Today, I think it belongs to people who can combine technology, creativity, judgment, and a deep understanding of customers.